Saudi krap, it's Thursday, June 14th. I'm JP Mestanza, and this is Phuket Extra. Now here's the news you need to know. 3 men are now behind bars after they surrendered to police following a fight with 2 Chinese tourists at a Phuket port that was widely shared on social media yesterday. The 3 men, one Thai national, a Myanmar national, and another non-Thai citizen, they were seen in a video that was posted last night fighting with 2 Chinese tourists at the port on Koh Sireh on the east side of Phuket. One of the men told police that they were all on a boat headed to PP Island yesterday morning, and when they were on their way back, a discussion began that quickly escalated into a fight. One of the tourists suffered a head injury when it was struck with a rock, while another man injured his shin. Both tourists were taken to Vashida Phuket Hospital, while the other 3 will have charges pressed against them. It's only 140 meters across and is currently uninhabited, but the small round island of Koh Tanan off Phuket's northeast coast will be the first of 2 monkey islands, according to officials. Officials have updated the Phuket news on the monkey situation, and it looks like they will be transferring several monkeys to this small island, as they've already begun their campaign to sterilize all the monkeys around Phuket while moving some of them offshore. The Wild Monkey campaign has seen a handful of private workers hired to install a holding tank for fresh water to be set on Koh Tanan, which features a press feed dispenser so that monkeys relocated to the small isle will not be left thirsty. So far, about 50 monkeys have been caught and will undergo sterilization in the coming days. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha is praising the efforts of 4 good Samaritans who rescued a baby, a 2-year-old, their mother, and a driver who were trapped in a burning car after a road crash in Nakhon Ratchasima earlier this week. As of this broadcast, officials in Nakhon Ratchasima were still looking for the 4 individuals, all of whom were identified from dramatic footage of the crash, which took place on Tuesday at the Friendship Highway in the country's biggest province. In the crash, a Toyota Vios had caught fire after it jumped over the road island, overturned, and crashed into another car. The 4 Samaritans rescued the mother and her baby from the car, and now the Prime Minister is looking to present them with plaques to recognize their bravery and courage. Kudos to them. Phuket Extra will be right back, so don't go anywhere.
Patong's favorite steakhouse for the past 20 years. For more, find Sam's Steaks and Grill on Facebook. When you think of steaks, think Sam's.
Welcome back to Phuket Extra. The saga continues in the temple fund embezzlement scandal as National Police Chief Chaktip Chaijinda is currently in Europe hoping to bring back a fugitive monk, while officials here look to charge another monk for allegedly stealing and money laundering millions of baht. Let's start in Europe, where Police Chief Chaijinda is pressuring German officials to extradite fugitive monk Pra Prometi back to Thailand to face charges of embezzlement after he fled the country back on May 24th when authorities raided several temples and arrested 5 monks. One later turned himself over to police. That monk, the one who submitted himself to authorities, he's the former Prapom Siti, the ex-abbot of Wat Saket, a temple at the center of a different investigation that shows that they received 62.5 million baht meant to be used for advertising purposes for their 19 satellite temples nationwide. But the investigation found that some of the temples never got the funds and 50 million baht went, quote, missing. Authorities later learned that the monk had siphoned millions into the bank account of a woman who is related to him, and the money was used for personal purposes. Looks like the case is far from over. And tonight, the FIFA World Cup Russia 2018 kicks off at 10 p.m. Thailand time. And while so many around the kingdom will be rooting for their favorite teams, police are expecting many others to place their bets to the tune of about 60 billion baht. Between May 1st and this week, just over 700 people were arrested for their involvement in football gambling, and police say it's just the beginning of a crackdown on the act, as the Thai Chamber of Commerce estimated that 78.3 billion baht will be circulating within the country's economy during the month-long event. 60 of that, though, is undocumented gambling. Adults caught gambling face a 1,000 baht fine, but if authorities find that children were involved, and that fine shoots up to 10,000 baht and or a 3-month jail sentence. The FIFA World Cup Russia 2018 begins tonight at 10 p.m. with Russia versus Saudi Arabia, and the final takes place in Moscow on July 15th. And that's it for Phuket Extra today. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thanks for watching. Until tomorrow, Friday, stay classy, Phuket.